Right down there, there's a bearing with 3 balls, as you can see. It's a 3-ball bearing, so we can add a lot of weight into the platter, and it's gonna still spin pretty smoothly. The weather here is hot and pretty windy, so sure, there's a lot of rain coming on. Let's take a look at underneath the system right here. This is heavy cast metal. Let's disconnect things right here. Boom, boom. Oh, the system is turned on. Hold you down. Let's take a look at this. So we have this aluminum tone arm with a plastic head shell and a ceramic cartridge. The cartridge is a Leeson LK100 using a VN100D brand new diamond stylus. It's a conical stylus, but it's a 0.7 mil stylus. Now here underneath the record player, this is an auto return player. You can see here the label of the motor. It says November 13th of 1987. There's some grease here for the auto return function, which is pretty smooth. It's almost weightless to the motor. The motor is pretty big. You can see my thumb compared to it. Let me get a ruler here. Sorry if that you use inches as measuring standard, but I only have a ruler that has centimeters on it. So you can see that it's 3.5 centimeters tall, and it's 4 centimeters in diameter. Now here there's a little IC to adjust the speed of the motor based on the voltage that is in the input. So if there's any voltage variations in the input of the motor, this little guy right here will keep theoretically, it'll keep the speed of the motor steady. And by the way, this is, yes, a brushed motor. Now here we have this wire that is a direct hookup to the cartridge. Let's put the turntable back in its place. You can see right here that in the cast, this cast is plastic, although the rest of the machine is made out of wood. There's a little notch right here, and there's another one notch right here. So you'll see the way that I slide the turntable cast into the machine again. Put it that way so we can just hook up the wires into the board. I have to fix the turner because the little cable that runs through the turner section got loose, and when I was trying to turn it into some radio, it just fell off from all this little rollers down here, and I can't get it fixed, so I'll have to dismantle the machine, take it apart, and fix that out. To put it back, I just slide one corner like that, because there's screws down here, as you can see. So I can just slide that in there, put it this way, and then make it a slight turn. Then it's there. But the platter is pretty light. I think it barely weighs 100 grams. It's very light. The pulley is brand new. You needed one because the original turned into a sticky black mass, so I had to buy a new one. The stylus originally was a sapphire stylus, but then I bought a proper diamond stylus, brand new. For the plier, I just put it in the spindle, if I can find it, give it a little spin, and it's there. Let's turn on the machine. Still works. Sorry, I almost forgot to give you a sample of the noise of the motor. I'm gonna take my microphone here and touch it into the metal cast here, so you can kind of listen to the motor. In my opinion, the motor is pretty silent, but the plastic platter resonates the sound of the motor and of the pulley interacting with the motor pulley. Then it's a little bit more noticeable, but just when I am on a very very silent place, like it's 3 a.m. and I'm listening to some vinyl. Let's clean the center spindle, because I got it full of oil while I took out the platter. The center spindle can be removed in case you have a special record that doesn't have a hole in it. That can be removed as well. I don't have a polymath, so I made my own one using EV. I just forgot the name of this type of paper. It works pretty well. It's kind of foamy tissue. I don't know the name of this thing. So you can see it pretty much sits right there. It makes the transport of the traction from the motor into the platter and into the disc itself much better. Because without this, I can just grab the disc in its rim and the turntable will keep spinning at the same speed, because there's pretty much no friction between the platter and the disc.